Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the 16th of January. Please bear in mind that these are general readings, so not everything may resonate with you. Please take what doesn't, you can leave the rest. So for this week, I am divining through rosebuds here. Beautiful rosebuds, so they smell delicious. You can use them as a tea. There's other uses for them, and I like to divine from them, so I hope you enjoy this. And then also I'll be pulling out some cards towards the end. This is the Crow Tarot deck here. All right. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's begin. Let's begin. Libra. Interesting. There is help on the way. There is help on the way. And what I'm getting is that, for quite a few, this could be some kind of, divine help, divine intervention of some kind that's coming through. There is divine timing. Divine timing. There's something that you will realize that it was meant to happen. It was supposed to happen. Something that felt unexpected. Something that had twists and turns, and you're like, why is this happening? But then at that point, things will all start to come together. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like when everything is sort of up in the air, or when everything is kind of, when everything is one thing after the other, and your head is spinning. There's something there that comes through. And you're going to understand why everything may have felt a little bit chaotic. But for you, I see a lot of peace coming after that, and prosperity also. And this kind of like help is on the way, is at a time where, the universe and the divine, it knows when there is that, it knows when the right time is. There's a space there that it is waiting for it to come in and to fulfill certain needs and wants and desires that you have. There's something also that you didn't think you needed, but it will be coming through, and it will be something very, very, could be like an extra responsibility of some kind. Perhaps you're getting, let's say, a pet, and you never you're like, oh no, I don't have time, or all of that. I don't want that responsibility. But when you get the pet, you fall in love, and you can't imagine your life without the pet. Something like that for some of you is coming through, and divine intervention, like the time where you kind of like, sometimes you just ask for a miracle when it comes to something, and I mean, I'm talking about just not such huge things, but smaller things that can just help you overcome this main barrier, and things like that I see flying in for you, that and it can help in a very, very big way, because as I see a stepping stone, I'm seeing a stepping stone here for you. It's like it's coming in as a stepping stone. Very interesting. Where you can be seen. But it's happening in a way where you do kind of like look up and go, oh wow, okay, there's a lot more to this than just me making these actions myself. There's a lot more happening. There's some like mysterious, I'm seeing mysterious events. This is a very spiritual Libra, what's happening here with you in this reading. Very spiritual. Mysterious events like crazy synchronicities that the people can't explain. Like, what are the chances of this happening at that time? It's minimal chances, and it's happening. And you're like, oh, that's crazy, Like you go, let's say you travel to a remote village in the middle of somewhere in a different continent from where you live, and then in that remote village, you come across your neighbor or whoever, or you come across somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and they just happen to be, traveling to this remote village that no one's ever heard of. I mean, this is like just an example, a story that I'm giving, but that's how crazy the synchronicity would be. And you're like, what are the chances of something like that happening? It's definitely possible. Things like that have happened. So yeah, it's rare, But it's kind of like an exciting time. You get this. There is something here that I see you are fulfilling. A fulfillment is coming through. Some kind of wish fulfillment is coming through. And I'm getting, Libra, that there has been feelings of despair. There has been feelings of despair. There has been feelings of like this, the unknowingness that can make you feel like you are in despair, but it doesn't last. And there is kind of like happy news coming in for you. I'm seeing you open up like a newspaper or a book or something, where you will read some passage or, some phrase or paragraph that will help you give some kind of enlightenment. Just that small, or even a sentence, these words that you will read will feel magical. It will kind of click and make sense to you, and it's like a new method that you will find in terms of creating things to attract into your life, and just for you, it's something very individual, and it will help you. And it may not work for many other people, but for you, it will help quite drastically. Very interesting. Also, there is something to do with a partnership. Something has been not moving for some time, and you'll probably start to see some kind of movement very, very soon. Okay. Oh, let's see what's going on here. We have the Tower, the World, and the 10 of Wands, Libra. The Tower, the World, and 10 of Wands. Hey, the Tower, I'm guessing here, you may be receiving some news that will feel quite shocking, but it was definitely, you're definitely welcoming this news. And it's something that I feel you probably weren't expecting to receive anytime soon, but you receive it and it changes things completely, fully around. Something like shocking news in that sense that will feel to you, or a situation around you. But it will be, even though it comes in unexpectedly in a way, it's removing some heaviness that was on you, a burden that now is being lifted, and I can feel it. But, in the world, it's you kind of like saying, yes, now you can fully move on from something that, you were dreading, something that you could just wish it never happened or whatever. There's something there that is being removed, and it's you're able to live your life to the fullest. This burden's being lifted off, and I'm guessing something to do with, you could be hearing something, communication that is connected with receiving some kind of justice as well. So, it's all kind of like a good karmic effect that I'm getting with the World card, and there is a completion, and you're finally putting something to rest here with the 10 of Wands, and you're able just to kind of, I see you whistling and skipping down the road with, not a care in the world, because there is this sense of freedom here. Okay, now we have here the 7 of Swords and the Moon. There are some things that I feel like a small phase, a small period that you'll come out of, you'll come through the other side. It's just like some things that, even though you can release this burden, as something will come through, you still have to protect yourself. You still have to protect yourself. You still have to keep your guard up. Don't let that guard down too easily or too quickly. There's a few things that I feel like for some reason people want you to respond to, or like having to answer to some things. But you absolutely, I'm getting here that you don't necessarily have to do that. It's just there's interest around you from other people. But keep your wits about you and you'll be fine, You've already learned from the past how important that is. And with the Moon here, there is things still coming through. You get some kind of news, but still something is coming through with more truths, with more things that was kept in the unknown, was kept hidden. There is, I feel it is, you're breaking free. You're breaking free from being behind this shadow, being, left in the dark in some way. And we have here the beautiful Temperance. Perfect. This is perfect for you, Libra. There's a balance of energies here. Something that's very, I'm sensing something pure will start to come through, and you can relax and, be done with this thing that you felt like you always had to protect, or keep eyes at the back of your head or whatnot, for things that people you couldn't trust. But I do see that things are gonna come through almost suddenly in that sense. And so that's why you're still keeping what's about you. Like, hold on, has this truly happened? Are things actually okay? Until you actually see it, and then you have it, and now you can like live your life the way you want it. There is this fresh energy that I'm getting here with the Temperance card, and it is the fresh energies because it's like the divine has given you this fresh start for you, this path. This can also almost be a path, and the way it's flowing is so it's flowing abundantly for yourself. It's almost like a gift, and I see that you're being re-energized and you're ready to go. You're ready to really kind of, make a go of many things. And there's something about connecting with another person that feels very, very deep as well, that you feel a burden with that has been lifted off as well in terms of things that were in your heart. Woo, Libra. I really hope that this was helpful. What a powerful reading for you, really. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all so very much for your support. I love you all so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.